Hello YouTube, we're on the Real Programming channel. I'm its host, my name is Andrei, I greet you, welcome. So, this is our 29th lesson. We're talking about HTML, PHP MySqL, and topic forum users need feedback. Okay, let's go talk about this. And for start, exercise. Rewrite the highlighted section of this HTML.php script so that it uses logical operators in a single if test condition instead of nested if statements. Here are our nested if statements. Write them using a single if statement with logical operators. This breaks close the two if statements. Test drive. Make sure the logical operates in the send-email script do the same job as the nested if statements. Modify the code in sendmail.php to use a single if statement that takes advantage of logical operators to check the form field data before sending an email message. Double check the exercise solution on the following page if you aren't sure about the changes to make. Upload the new version of the script to your web server and open the sendmail.html in a web browser. Make sure to leave at least one of the form fields blank and click submit. Does the script still prevent the email messages from being sent when field is blank? There are no dumb questions. Does it matter what order you put into condition joined by and or like this? In an if statement, yes. The reason is because the two operators are short-circuited whenever possible. What this means is that if the first operand is enough to determine the outtime of the expression, the second operand is ignored. As an example, if the first operand in and expression is false, this is enough to cause the expression to be false, regardless of the second operand, though the second operand is ignored. The same rule applies when the first operand in an or expression is true. I've seen PHP code that use and or instead of like this operator. How do this work? They virtually the same as an and two circuit, short-circuited. There's a slight difference in how they are evaluated relative to other operators, but if you're careful to use parentheses to make your test conditions clearer, then there's essentially no difference. And if you're ready for solution of our exercise, next slide we'll watch. If you are not ready, take a pause. So this is our solution. The negation or not operator exclamation mark is used to check for non-empty form fields. We can use and to check for both conditions in one if statement. Remember, and is how you actually specify the and logical operator. All of the code inside the if statement should be undented one level since it now resides in a single if statement. Our single if statements means we not only need one closing curly breaks. Forum users need feedback. Our sendmail.php code does a great job of validating the forum data so that no email gets sent out if either the subject or body fields are left blank. But when the validation is false and no mails are sent out, this script doesn't tell Elmer what happened, he just gets a blank web page. Elmer sees this page when he submits the form and he has no clue why. Why happened? I tried to use the new form and all I got was a blank page. The problem is that your code only reacts to a successful validation, in which case it sends the email messages, but if the if statement turns out being false, invalid form data, the code doesn't do anything, leaving Elmer in the dark about whether any emails were sent or what went wrong. Here is the abbreviated script code, which reveals the blank page problem. Let's look on simplified text, and don't forget to remember, You will find all the code and materials of this lesson under this video, linked to Google Drive. So, okay, the problem is our code. Nothing it all happens. If the statement fails to run the action code, which is why blank page is generated when there is missing form data, we need to let Elmer know that there was a problem, ideally telling him what form fields were blank so that we can try entering the message again. Not a problem, just put an echo statement after the closing break of the if statement. That won't work because code after the if statement will always be executed. Placing the echo statement after the if statement just means it runs after the if statement, but it always runs regardless of the outcome of the if. That's not what we need. We need the echo statement to show an error message only if the test condition of the if statement is false. You could express our logic as this. If subject contains text and body contains text, then set mail. Not else echo error message. The if statement offers an optional else clause that runs code in the event then that test condition is false. So our error message echo code can go in else clause, in which case it only gets run when one of the form fields is left empty. Just place the word after the if statement and then stick the action code for inside curly braces. The else clause starts right after the close in curly braces for the if statement, just like the section code if the code in an else is enclosed in curly braces. This is placeholder for the code that sends the email messages. The code here only gets run if the if statement turns out false. The else clause executed code when and if a test condition is false. So, next exercise. Below a new code for Elmer's sendemail.php script that uses if statement and else clause to provide feedback, but some of the code has gotten misplaced. Use the magnets to replace the missing code. And when you will be ready for solution, watch next slide, or if you're not ready, take a pause. So, solution. This is our solution. The outer if statement checks to see if both the subject and body are empty. If not, there are only 3 other possible scenarios. Both are filled in, the subject is missing, or the body text is missing. Or the point we're going toward all the other possibilities, so we know that both form fields have values. Okay. And next topic. So, as in and out of PHP is needed. We will talk about this in the next lesson. And here is our 29 lesson about HTML, PHP and MySqL is over. Thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel, please put likes and share with friends, comment, and so then meditate, do exercise every evening, and drink more water for the brain, and eat chocolate and nuts, and so on. That's all. Thank you. Bye.